Well, the airstrikes have taken place now against Syria, as I said they would. The anti-Russian propaganda machine has been in full swing for about 6 or 7 weeks, and I pointed this out on Twitter and on podcasts on many occasions. It's to build up the Western industrial democracies' electorates to accept a shooting war, and it's my belief that they don't. I don't think anybody's buying this. We might have bought it in Iraq too. Trust us, trust your Secret Service, we know things that you little people don't know. We're not buying that now. We're not buying that now. I don't buy it, and I don't expect you to buy it either. Up in sensible Yorkshire, I can't find anybody who believes a word of it. Now, General Shaw, head of the Iraqi forces, retired head of the Iraqi forces, he was on Sky yesterday, it was quite interesting, saying that there's no motive for Assad to do, there's no motive for a chemical attack. The war's virtually over, Trump wants the boys brought home, and there's no motive for this attack other than to bring the international community down on the regime's head. So it's absolutely crazy. I don't buy it for a moment, and you won't persuade me by showing pictures of a few children. It's very emotive. Of course it is extremely emotive, but it doesn't cut the mustard with anybody who thinks about it. It's the same with Craig Murray, the retired ambassador to Moscow. There's no motive and there's no evidence. So this really is an illegal action yet again. I think some of us fell for it in Iraq too. I went with it in Iraq too. We were told, well, we know stuff you don't know. Intelligence services know stuff that you don't know. Trust us. No, those days have gone. I want to see evidence. I want to see what conceivable motive there is. I want to see a debate in Parliament before we go to these wars. And I want to see a debate in Congress. There's no big debate in Congress. So you've got Doris at number 10, not the sharpest pencil in the box. I think we'll all agree on that one. Trump, well, I could say the same a bit there. So we have this problem that we're off to war on no evidence, no motive, a great shooting war. Who actually gains? Only the industrial military complex gain, the great war machine. And of course the American economy is based on a great big war machine. They gain because it's all about money and you follow the money. And the more bellicose the individual for the war, the further away from the front line they are. It's very easy to be bellicose from an armchair in your club. We've seen that in many wars. And it's young men that get their arms and legs blown off. And a visit to East Grinstead will show that. I wish these politicians would sometimes think about the consequences for the young men that they send to these wars before they were quite so gung-ho. I suspect sometimes to take the focus off their incompetence in everything else that they're doing. And that's certainly true of the United Kingdom at the moment. So, no, I don't buy it. It's an illegal war, another illegal war. Let's stop it. Let's get out of it while we can before we lose any more young men.